Well, I'm ecstatic now to have the first two distinguished young women contestants right here beside me, and I'm going to have them introduce themselves.
I'm Shelby White, participant number 1.
And I'm Haley Smith, participant number 3.
Two's not here today. No. Is that correct? I know 2 of the girls aren't able to be here today. Now, who is that contestant number 2?
Jenny Begley.
Okay, so we won't get to see Jenny, unfortunately.
She's at 4-H camp right now. She's at 4-H camp right now.
Okay. So, because there are 13 contestants and 11 are here today, and the program's coming up June the 20th, so we won't get the opportunity to see the 2 that aren't here. So we'll just have to give a shout out to Jenny Begley. So wish you could be here with us, Jenny, and good luck in the program. So would you please tell me, contestant number 1, what talent you're going to perform?
I am going to do a speed painting. So it's not very common, but that's what I'm doing.
Speed painting. Now, I don't know what that is.
I'm going to paint an image within 90 seconds to a song called Loose Caboose by Henry Maschini. It's an older song, but yeah, you'll have to come and find out what I'm painting.
So you're an artist.
Yes.
You like to paint. And this will be watercolors, oil, what?
It'll be acrylic. Mm-hmm.
Acrylic, okay. And you must want to pursue your art career, I bet.
Yes, I plan on going to either Eastern Kentucky or University of Kentucky to major in graphic design. So.
Very cool. Okay. Now tell me who your parents are.
Darnell and Holly White from Wellsburg.
Okay. Well, great. Well, I'm just excited to be here with you today, and I know you're going to do a wonderful job. So, and now we have contestant number 3, and Miss Smith, yes. You are going to do what?
An interpretive dance to the song Conqueror by Estelle and Jussie Smollett. It's not a very common song, but it's very moving and touching, so that's what I'm doing.
An interpretive dance. That sounds exciting too. So now, your parents are?
Larry and Angie Smith.
Yeah, yeah. Are you the baby?
No, I have a younger sister.
Okay, okay, one more. And she'll be a distinguished young woman contestant too.
She's already talking about it. Yeah, I told her to sing. She can sing really good.
Okay. Well, I bet you can dance good.
So, I guess you'll see.
I guess we'll see, won't we? Well, thank you very much for being on the program, and we'll see you on June the 20th. Yep. And good luck and best wishes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so now we have our next contestants, and I think they're glad that they're able to take a little minute's break to be interviewed here, because I know they've been working so hard on their physical fitness routine. So would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Jennifer Hamilton, and I'm participant number 4.
I'm Gwendolyn Campbell, and I'm participant number 5.
And we're just delighted to have you here today. I know the program's just going to be wonderful. I hear there's so much talent this year. It's going to be really difficult for the judges. So now, will you please tell me what your talent is?
I'm singing "Going Courtin' from 7 Brides for 7 Brothers."
So you like to sing, and do you sing elsewhere besides, in the shower or at church?
Definitely in the shower. No, it's just this is kind of a debut for me, I guess, is what you would say it would be.
Okay. So you've not sung publicly before?
No.
Well, now that is going to be great.
Yes, it's going to be exciting to do it for the first time and see how it goes.
Yeah. Well, great. Okay, now Gwendolyn, what are you going to do?
I'm singing the song Sweet Liberty from the Broadway musical Jane Eyre.
And of course, I know you have experienced singing, because I see you in our theater at the Opera House. So, and I know you've performed many songs there and acting too. So this probably comes pretty natural to you.
Well, it's actually really different because, I don't know, it's just really different from performing on stage in a group of strangers, because this is Washington County, and I know all these people, so it's a little nerve-wracking.
Well, I'm sure you'll do fine. I know you will. And now, can you tell me, what was your first name again?
Jennifer.
Jennifer, now your parents and where you're from?
Okay. My parents are Tony and Missy Hamilton, and we're from Springfield. I live
I knew that. Yeah, you live just pretty close to here. Yeah. Well, good. I think this, I know they'll be very excited to see you. Yes. And your parents?
Philip and Erica Campbell, and we're from right here in Springfield, too.
Right, yes. So, gosh, I know this is going to be a great program. I want to thank you all for taking the time out to speak with me, and I look forward to seeing you on June the 20th. Now, our next contestants with me are
Kimberly Whitaker, participant number 7.
And Hannah Eagle, participant number 8.
Well, I'm just delighted to have you, and I know you all been working hard, and I see you in your little workout outfits, and I'm going to I think you all should do a little part of your routine for me.
Really? You really want us to?
Yeah, I do. Do you mind?
No, I don't mind.
Show me. Show me.
You just do a background for individual.
Okay.
Let's do that one.
Here's our background for individual.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8. I messed up.
And that's all you get to see.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, you all have learned it well. Yeah, so, well, thank you very much. It's always a great part of the program, that the routine on the physical fitness. So, now tell me who your parents are.
My parents are Angela Eagle and Mike Eagle.
And from in Springfield or?
We live in Springfield now, but they were both born, and I was born in Shepherdsville, Kentucky.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're here in Springfield now. So, and your parents?
Warren and Rhoda Whitaker.
Okay.
We're both in we're all in Springfield.
Okay, in Springfield, yeah. I didn't know Willisburg, Mikeville, Fredericksburg.
Right.
In Springfield?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, good. Well, thank you. Oh, now you need to tell me your talent is?
My talent is a monologue. It is Emma Watson's address to the UN.
That sounds good. Sounds very interesting. And?
I'm singing American Honey by Lady Antebellum.
Oh, okay. Now, have you sung before publicly?
Church.
Okay.
In front of church.
Okay, well, good. So you're, and are you involved in acting outside of the
No, ma'am, but I do barrel race.
barrel race? Well, now that over at where do you do barrel racing?
At Bluegrass Arena in Shepherdsville, Kentucky.
Oh, well, now how does that work?
You just run your horse around the pattern, and the horse with the fastest time wins.
Well, that's cool. Too bad you can't have that horse on stage. That would be a fun talent to do. Yeah.
That's what my mom said.
Well, good. Well, I know that your monologue will be very nice too. So, well, thank you all for being on the program, and I look forward to seeing you on June the 20th. So now we have our next contestants, and I'm going to allow them to introduce themselves.
Hello, I'm Hannah Edlin, participant number 9.
And I'm Lucy Coleman Over, participant number 10.
Yeah, so you really have to practice that, when you first come out on stage. I'm Lisa, contestant number 2. You got to you have to project your voice, don't you? So those are things that I guess that you're learning in this program, right?
Yes, ma'am. We're learning a lot about communication skills and interview skills and things that we can use later on in life when we apply for careers and jobs and things like that.
Yeah. So I think that is really helpful to learn those things, and I guess does it give you self-confidence and more poise? Or tell me what you think.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I feel like this program has definitely made us a lot more mature and has really taught us, how to prepare for the future, like as Hannah said, with our careers and applying for colleges and just how to speak in public and just things like that.
Yeah. So, and as we were talking about earlier, the judges interview is 25% of the judging. So, you have to study for that too, don't you?
Yes, ma'am. I think interview skills, some people have to practice really hard, and some people can walk in there and they can blow the judges away with a matter of what they have within themselves. I think honestly it's about who you are as a person and how confident you are in yourself, and your experiences around you definitely mold your interview and how you respond to certain questions.
Well, you certainly did that one well, so I don't think you're going to have a bit of trouble. And now, do you find that your first name was Lucy. Now, Lucy, do you find that you have to, because I know they ask you a lot of questions about current events and various things like that. Do you feel like you have to study for some of that stuff?
Well, I feel like if you don't watch the news on a regular, you would have to study, but I try to stay current so I don't have to study as much. And just like you knew that you had this coming up, so a lot of people, they told us to prepare for it. So we've really been preparing since February.
Yeah. So sounds like you've learned a lot, and the time is upon us. So you think you're ready?
I definitely think I'm ready. I think it's been an awesome experience just to see everyone blossom into the young women that they are. And it's really cool to see, you're terrible at a routine one day and then the next day you perfect it and you make it better. And it's just going to be really exciting to see the final outcome the night of.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I know it's going to be a great performance. Now tell me, before you go, who your parents are.
My parents are Kevin and Jennifer Edlin.
And from Springfield.
From Springfield, Kentucky, yes.
Right. And Lucy?
My parents are Charles Coleman from Springfield and Pamela Booker from Louisville.
Okay, great. So, well, I'm excited. I know it's going to be a great program, and you're doing what now? Your talent?
I'm singing Colors of the Wind from Pocahontas.
Ooh, now have you sung before?
Yes, I sang all my life throughout church.
Okay, great. So you're familiar with that, and you're ready for that.
Yeah.
That'll be nice. And?
I'm jazz dancing to Smooth Criminal by Michael Jackson.
Oh, that sounds good. So have you done jazz dancing a lot?
I've done various dances. I've done jazz dance and tap dance and a little bit of ballet, and I help with Ann Chaney at Ann's Dance in Lebanon.
Oh, you do? Okay. She's been around a long time. And yes, and she has, I know my children took classes from her.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So you take a tap and ballet and jazz from her?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, great. Well, I know, girls, you're going to do just wonderful, and I wish you the best of luck.
Well, thank you so much for having us on here.
The last three contestants that we have today, now, one of them couldn't be here, Jenny Begley. Now, who's the other that can't be here?
Bailey Wofford.
And Bailey where is she today?
She's at an FCCLA camp.
Okay. Well, we want to give a shout out to Bailey because I won't get an opportunity to interview her before the program on June the 20th. So, Bailey, wish you could have been here. We miss you. So, anyway, let me start with you. And if you'd introduce yourself and tell me who your parents are, that would be great.
All right. I'm Brittany Greenwell. I'm participant number 13, and I'm the daughter of Rick and Margaret Greenwell. I'm really excited to do this year.
Yeah. And you can tell me what your talent's going to be.
Okay, I'm doing a monologue from the movie The Election. It's called Tracy Flick Isn't Upset, and Reese Witherspoon actually is the original person who played it, so I'm really excited to be channeling Reese Witherspoon's energy through me. I think we have personality similarities.
Yeah, and what would those be?
I'm very outspoken, and I'm very lighthearted, and I stand for what I believe, and that's exactly what she does in this monologue. So I feel like it's a perfect fit.
Well, that sounds good. That's going to be great. So now you are,
Morel Taylor.
and your parents are.
Billy Taylor and Kathy Taylor.
Yes. I know your mom and your dad, of course. But I remember when your mom taught up here at the high school.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, and what are you going to do?
I'm playing the piano. It's called The Raging Storm by Frederick Bergmuller.
That sounds good. And you've taken piano lessons for a long time?
Yes, since I was in 5th grade.
Oh, so that's going to be some really good talent there, I know. Yeah. So, and your name is?
I'm Claire Miller, and my parents are Joe and Kim Miller.
And what are you going to perform?
And my talent, I'm going to be dancing to Via Dolorosa by Sandy Patty, and it's going to be a lyrical dance.
What kind of dance?
Lyrical.
Lyrical. Okay, now, how do you mean?
Lyrical is just like, it's based off of ballet, and it has like more free and expression movements to it. So it's like an offset of ballet.
So you get to you just make up your own routine then as an expressive thing.
Well,
tell me again.
it is a style of dance, and it has certain rules to it and certain 8 counts and movements. And I had a choreographer actually help me with my routine.
Okay. And you've taken dance classes or?
Yes, I've taken dance for 12 years.
Oh my, okay. Oh, we got some stiff competition here. I'm telling you, yeah, this is going to be a one. They said there was really tough talent here this year. So we've got a lot of talented young women here. And now, how do you feel about the program and what it has meant to you?
Oh, I'm very excited and eager. I'm very excited just because of the experience of it. We've started this back in March, I guess, and it's been a growing experience ever since then. With practices and we've got dress rehearsals coming up and the actual program. And the whole reason I did it was for the experience. So it's based upon the journey and not the destination, is what I always say. So the journey's been great so far. I'm very eager, and I'm very excited for the program on June 20th.
Oh, that's lovely, because that's really what it's all about. And I know, because some of the other girls talked about how it has improved their self-confidence and prepared them for their future to some degree. So what do you think about the program and what it's meant to you?
Oh, I feel the exact same way Brittany does. My mom and sister have been involved for many years. My mom was a part of it for over 20 years. And so I've grown up watching it, and I know that all the girls that were in it were just like role models. And so I'm excited to be a role model to all the younger girls that are watching.
Yeah, that's great. And how do you feel about it?
I've wanted to participate in Junior Miss / Distinguished Young Woman now for a while. Just like Morel, I always looked up to the girls, and I always loved watching the performances and just trying to decide who the winner was. It was just always really thrilling, and I'm excited to be a role model as well.
Yeah. Well, I know that when I would bring my children when they were small, girls, they always wanted to be, they wanted to grow up and be in, of course, then it was called Junior Miss. They wanted to grow up and be in Junior Miss. So I think that is still a wonderful role model for the younger children, because not only does it because they like seeing them on stage and how talented all of you young women are, and but you can see how your self-confidence, your poise, staying physically fit, how important all those things are for you in your future. So, would you like to elaborate on that any?
Oh, yeah, sure. I never really, just like them, I watched it since I was little. My cousin actually participated, and I remember watching her for the very first time in, I guess, 2005, I think. And ever since then, I was like, hey, I want to be one of them. And so now it's surreal that I'm actually, one of those girls. And, I never really thought that I kind of fit the mold to be a distinguished young woman, but here I am. And I feel like this year, more than ever, it's so spread out. We've all got the things that we're strong at. We've all got the things that, we excel at. So it's so great to see the variety of girls that we have this year. We've got some who are kicking butt at fitness, and personally not me so much. But I'm still keeping up, and I'm still getting used to it, and I'm still applying myself to things that I never thought possible. And it's so good to, be able to get on stage and be able to, make a stand for yourself and, you know, to show people who you really are out in the community. So I'm very excited. Like Claire and Morel said, you know, I'm very excited to be a role model to other people. I want other people to look up at us and think, you know, we can be that too one of these days. So I'm very excited.
I think you need to be a spokesperson for this program. I think you just do an excellent job in representing the program. So those are good remarks, great remarks. And also, I know that throughout this program, you make a lot of friends and you get really close to the girls.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. And especially in the summer months, whenever school's out and you don't really talk to each other that much. And it's pulled us together so much more than it has, like, so we've just closer than we've ever been. And just, yeah.
And that's great because you are together so much. And so you get very close. And would you like, no, I'm mixed up. You're Morel.
Yes.
And you're Claire. So Claire, I want to end with you, and if you would give us just a few remarks.
Yeah, so just looking back on everything that we've done so far, like I can't believe we've learned all the routines and we've got the choreography down pat. Now all we have left is dress rehearsal and then the show. It's so exciting. And I have gotten close with all of these girls. Like I didn't really talk to any of, like, half of them before, but now we goof around and we text each other all the time and we send pictures, funny pictures that just remind us of each other, and we just really have grown a great bond through this program.
And that's just a wonderful another aspect of the program. And these are memories that you'll always cherish. And as you go forward in life, this time will help you be successful in your careers in the future. So everyone, come on out. When?
June 20th.
What time?
7?
Where?
Old Washington County High School.
Yeah, the old Washington County High School, at the gym at the old Washington County High School. And you can get your tickets in advance at Nancy's Place and at the Springfield State Bank. And they're $8 in advance, so that saves you a couple of dollars and for the concession stand. And it sounds like it's going to be a wonderful program. And I want to thank you all for being here today. And best wishes to you. And good luck.
Thank you very much. Thank you.